Hey, it's time for my reaction of episode 3. I've been watching these videos, but I'm just gonna give you my reaction on episode 3, which many people think is the best episode because it involves the counselor. And if at any point in the movie you thought maybe this boy didn't do it, maybe they got it wrong, no, he shows a different side of himself and blowing up, going from cool and laughing and cracking jokes and being almost sarcastic with the counselor to basically threatening her in her face, yelling and screaming. And we see this a lot with kids, specifically boys, just like, especially, when they get defiant and they get aggressive and they jump up and say, basically threaten to do something to you. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do, they won't, sometimes they don't say it, but yeah. So I know that this kind of stuff is real. It kind of struck a nerve with me when I was watching it because I'm like, the lady was really cool, and I would always hope to be that cool. She kept saying, "Look, you got to sit down. You got to sit down." And eventually he would. I think 2 or 3 times the guard, quote unquote, at the center where he was at or wherever the facility he was at, came and interrupted and was like, "Is everything okay?" And eventually he had to drag the little boy out. It was interesting. Once the little boy left the room, the therapist was able to like exhale. I mean, like, excuse me, like exhale. And she was like, I think she's even on the verge of tears because of the emotional roller coaster she had been on and probably the stability to kind of hold it all in with the little boy. So it was quite intense. And I think that she did a good job of showing that. I know that sometimes when I leave work, I'm physically drained. Well, I'm drained, and it's not always physical. It's so emotional of giving and stretching and empathizing and whatever. So I can understand how she just needed a moment just to go breathe. And self care is so important. And so hopefully she and you and myself have ways to deal with this pressure. If you work with kids, I think you would really like this. If you have kids, I think you would be interested in this. And if you are interested in the welfare of kids, this might be something on your bucket list too. Not bucket list, but view list, so you can check it out. You know, most interesting episode, therapy is involved, and it just kind of understands a little bit about what he's going through. I will say this last thing. They talk fast in a British accent, and they use a lot of colloquialisms and stuff. So sometimes you got to be careful because you got to. I had to turn the captions on because sometimes I didn't know what they were saying because they were talking fast and they were using words that were like slang. And I didn't really know exactly what they meant, but when contextualized, I was able to do so. So check it out. Let me know what you think. Yeah.